Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT The Game Season 2, Episode 19, NXT Takeover Uncensored. We have a great show for you tonight. Let's get straight into the action. In the pre-show match, about that featured great action and average heat, Drew McIntyre and Tyler Breeze defeated Apollo Crews and Samoa Joe in 13 minutes when Drew McIntyre defeated Apollo Crews with the beautiful disaster. So just a pre-show match here. Let's get straight into the card. Welcome to NXT Takeover Uncensored. Corey Graves. Tonight is going to be a special night, Renee. It won't be special for one of our finest. The 2016 NXT Queen of the Ring isn't going to be here tonight. But just because, but we've just been made aware of this by Commissioner Regal. Hold on. All right. We've just been made aware of this by Commissioner Regal. We were supposed to have an NXT Women's Championship match tonight, but this leaves Sasha Banks' music hits as Sasha Banks shows up on the ramp with the NXT Women's Championship. Sasha has a microphone in hand and begins to slowly make her way to the ring. So it looks like Emma's dodging the boss. Figures, I would too. Sasha continues to get to the ring. Well, I guess the ATL is like, guess what, ATL? I like fighting. Regal, send me out something I can beat. I'm ready to fight. The fans chanting Sasha's name all of a sudden out of nowhere. Is Sasha from the ATL, Renee? The fans seem behind her tonight, says Corey Graves. Who doesn't like an open challenge? Well, Commissioner's choice, but in the spirit, says Renee Young. The lights dim and the former NXT Women's Champion Asuka, the woman whom Sasha Banks beat months ago to become the NXT Women's Championship, sprints to the ring and the bell starts as soon as Sasha's tackled to the mat. It's Asuka. Regal made a great choice, Renee. It looks like Asuka's ready to go and anything can happen here in NXT. Asuka Women's Championship. And about that featured great action and average heat, Sasha Banks defeated Asuka in 13 minutes via the Banks statement. Sasha makes defense number 3. Emma was not here tonight, so Emma did not get her NXT Championship match. I loaned her out to basically, I think it was for Adam Rose maybe, I don't know. Anyways, somehow she's not available for my show, her main company show, but either way, Sasha Banks beats Asuka. Emma will get her chance eventually, but Asuka takes the loss here. Sasha Banks defends her title successfully. A video plays hyping the program between Blake and Murphy and American Alpha. And about that, I saw an in-ring action, but not the which way of heat. American Alpha defeats Blake and Murphy in 10 minutes when Chad Gable defeats Blake by pinfall with a German suplex. So basically, American Alpha going over here. The feud is over. American Alpha has defeated Blake and Murphy in this feud. The camera now shows Sasha Banks backstage walking with 3 men who are carrying her luggage. The camera then pans to show the NXT Women's Championship on her shoulder. Boss. Sasha's leaving the building, but not until she's leaving the building, but she's leaving the building after successfully defending her match in an open challenge, basically, against Asuka. A video now plays hyping the newest member of the NWO Gold, Big Cass, taking on his former best friend, Enzo Amore. And about that featured great action and average heat, Big Cass defeated Enzo in 8 minutes with a running big boot. During the match, we had Carmella turn on Enzo Amore and side with the NWO and Big Cass. So, Carmella turning... Oh, I don't care. Anyways, Carmella turns on Enzo Amore here, goes with Big Cass, joins the NWO, I'm guessing, and Big Cass with the victory over Enzo Amore. But don't you think this feud's over, because it's not. The camera now finds Sami Zayn in the back. Tonight, Finn, it ends. This has gone on for far too long. This has been going on for nearly 5 months. And tonight, be it Finn Balor or Sami Zayn, one of us will have our arm raised in victory. Tonight, Finn, I will be the last man standing. Sami Zayn will overcome. The fans cheer as the scene ends. And about that featured great action and average heat, Charlotte defeats Bayley in 13 minutes with the figure 8. This is the best match rating I have ever had. Charlotte defeating Bayley. If you remember, guys, I was on my pay-per-views early on. I was getting 40s and 50s. But my company's popularity has really grown. I mean, I'm like, I don't know, a year and 4 or 5 months through this series. So the popularity has really, really, really grown. And we're the number 2 company now. We're the number 3 company. But either way, Charlotte with a big victory over Bayley. And the best rating ever. Finn Balor is alone backstage looking down. I heard what you had to say tonight, Sami, and well, that's all good, but you're forgetting one thing. The fans boo. Nobody's going to come Nobody's going to tap tonight. Tonight we'll beat each other to a pulp within an inch of our life. Tonight Finn Balor, not Sami Zayn, stands tall, reaches the 10 count, stands tall and becomes the #1 contender to Bo Dallas' NXT Championship one-on-one. The fans boo and Doc Gallows walks into the picture. Or maybe not. The scene ends with Finn Balor and Doc Gallows giving one another the too sweet as the scene ends. A video now hypes Kalisto and the NXT champion and NXT Money in the Bank contract owner Mr. NXT for the NXT Television Championship coming up right now. And about that featured great action, but not that much of a feat. Mr. NXT defeats Kalisto in 18 minutes with a hangman's elbow. Mr. NXT makes defense number 4 of his television title. Kalisto was tired towards the end. Mr. NXT doing Mr. NXT things. Mr. NXT gets the victory, and his streak of winning continues. When will he cash in? Who knows? A graphic airs. The next Takeover special, NXT Takeover Toronto. And about that featured great action and average heat. The Young Bucks defeated Itami and Neville at 18 minutes when Nick Jackson defeated Hideo Itami by pinfall with a more bang for your buck. The Young Bucks make defense number 3 of their NXT Tag Team Championships and will at some point in the future be facing American Alpha, who are now the #1 contenders to the Young Bucks Championships. Finn Balor is now shown sitting backstage getting ready. The camera pans and views to show Sami Zayn sitting backstage getting ready as well. Now, and about that featured great action and average heat, Kevin Owens defeats Baron Corbin in 15 minutes with the package piledriver. Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens have great chemistry, and it showed in their performances. The Lone Wolf couldn't quite pull it out tonight, but if I had to guess, he's going to continue to try to get redemption on Kevin Owens after Kevin Owens took him out for no reason. A video plays now, folks, hyping the program between the leader of the Balor Club, Finn Balor, and Sami Zayn. Tonight it all ends. Zayn Balor, winner, is the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Last man standing. Ready, set, here we go. And about that featured great acting and average heat, Sami Zayn defeats Finn Balor in a last man standing match in 23 minutes when Finn Balor cannot beat a 10 count after a running hell of a kick. Sami Zayn is the #1 contender to Bo Dallas' NXT Championship. For those of you who are just joining the series, Sami Zayn actually has won the NXT Championship in his save. He earned the #1 contendership spot, went on to face James Storm, who is the long-time reigning champion, and he won the title. And then as soon as he won the title match, Bo Dallas, who was the Money in the Bank briefcase winner, ran in, knocked out Sami Zayn, and took the title from Sami Zayn, who was just minutes into his championship run. So Sami Zayn, after the long climb back to the top, is the #1 contender. Wow, 40 regions, 72. I believe it's my best show ever, my second or third highest rated show ever. This was NXT Uncensored. An absolute fantastic card from top to bottom. NXT Takeover. NXT Takeover is going to be up next. Mr. NXT, encouragement, whatever. I'm very excited to present to you NXT Takeover Toronto. I already have my feuds planned out, a couple segments planned out for the next few shows. Thanks for watching NXT Takeover Season 2 episode, NXT Season 2 episode 19, NXT Takeover Uncensored. Folks, I have so much more coming your way. I'm very excited to continue this NXT save for you guys. You want to leave me some feedback? Let me know what you thought of NXT Takeover Uncensored. I'd be very appreciative. Like I said, don't often ask for feedback, but I always enjoy getting feedback. Maybe you guys can start leaving me feedback, if you want, after NXT Takeover specials, if you don't like commenting on NXT Weekly. But this was Takeover, baby, Uncensored. Fantastic. NXT is doing big things, and we have lots more surprises coming your way. Thanks for watching, everyone.